Okay guys, this was the question couple of days ago, and here we had a line graph, and as you can see, this graph shows the number of overseas visitors to three different areas in a Europe country between 1987 to 2007. That means this one is already happened. That means past event. When it's come to this graph, okay, I will zoom it. Here you can see three lines, and first of all try to observe the variations or the patterns. Now here you can clearly see you can see the timeline and your y-axis in thousands. Okay, you need to keep that one in your mind when you are writing in your body passages. Whatever the value, it should be in thousands, right? Then when it's come to this line graph, it's about overseas visitors to three different areas. Now here in 1987, this is the starting point, and here you can see in 2007, this is the ending point or the final year of the observation. Now here you can see the starting position and ending position. Always do like this. Now this gray color one, that means the lake, that was the lowest one in 1987, but ultimately at 2007, in 2007 what happened, that was the second highest. Similarly, the coast here you can see as the most popular one, and at the end as well, so it was the most popular one. Then when it's come to mountains, that means second highest here, and finally at the end it is the lowest popular one, right? Yeah, always try to mark like this, then you can make some good comparisons as well. Then go for the fluctuations, or try to identify the variations. Now here you can see this gray color one, the lakes. You can see one increasement up to this 1997, then again the value increased, but the value dropped right from that point onwards. Then you can use 3 sentences, or you can use 2 sentences, and you can connect using one connector to write the variation of the lakes. That's it. Then let's move on to the second one, that means the mountains. You can see the value sharply increased, right? But see here from 1997 to 2007, actually that increasement is very low. That's about that one. What about the coast? Here you can see the value slightly decrease, then from that point onwards that value significantly increase, right? That's about the cost. Okay, now that's about planning. Always plan like that, go through each and every point, and see here you are having a peak as well, and this was the highest one, right? We are having that one in 2002, or we already had that one in 2002. Yeah, those are the points you need to go through and you need to identify in this question. Okay, now something about overall passage as well. I know there are some fluctuations like in here and here the value decrease, but altogether overall means you are as a whole, right? Then therefore altogether what happened, you can mention overall there was an increase in the number of tourists in all 3 categories during the time interval, right? That should be your overall passage. Then you can add one more sentence to this. Okay, I will write overall there was an increase, let's say, in the number of tourists during the time meter. Or you can mention the years as well, but try to avoid writing numbers in overall passage. Okay, this one is about the overall passage, but I think you can add one more sentence here by using whereas. Whereas, which one is having or which one had here, because this one is past event, which one had the highest growth rate? Think about that one and you can add that one here as well. Then you can write a good overall passage like this.